Kiko, just obviously a tough way for the season to end for you guys, but just how do you think a game like today maybe helps you guys going into spring football, winter workouts, and everything?
I mean, nobody really had an expectation of the new guys coming in, and I think these guys came up and stepped up to the plate and really proved themselves. It didn't go our way. Rutgers had a good game plan too. They had good players, talented players. We just got to finish better. We came with the mentality to win, and we didn't do that. Next time, we'll try and perfect our craft to win games.
Francisco, was this your first time in New York, and how would you recap the experience of the whole week?
Oh yes, this is my first time in New York. I enjoyed it. Pinstripe, it was amazing opportunity to go around New York, showing around. It was just an amazing experience. But we got to get back to work, and next year we're gonna come back better. So,
Yeah, and then for you and your brother, how would you guys recap your first year at Miami and the work that you want to put in heading into next year?
Oh yes, there's still a lot of work to do. We got a lot to improve on, and we're gonna look at those, look back at the season, and fix the things that we need to work on, and attack every day like it's our last day. So keep in that mentality, and just go day by day.
The first question I have is for Kiko. Their running game, I think they racked up, close to about 200 yards on the ground. Just what was working for them in the run game?
Oh yes, give credits to them. That was a really good running back. That's the number one rushing, team on the conference, and we just couldn't fit our gaps, and we couldn't do our assignment, and that's something we gotta work on. They game plan us, and we just gotta adjust and fit the things that we didn't fit. So that was all part of it.
And then for Jalen, Jakari obviously starting at quarterback, a couple linemen, getting their first starts, Isaiah getting a start and stuff. How did the guys who, kind of filled in this game, how do you think they kind of did running the offense? How do you think Jakari did, especially running the offense?
No, I felt like our new left guard, our center, and Jakari, they played I feel like they played great. They prepared for this moment since we told them, hey, Matt Lee's not coming back, Javion's not coming back, Tyler's in the transfer portal. So they took the opportunity to step up. They didn't shy away from it, and they competed all during practice against, one of our best defenses, which is our defense. It made them better, and we had to step up to the plate because we're playing next to people that's new too. So we had to be leaders. We had to show them the way and just bring them along with us. So, and blocking with whoever we had behind us, it didn't matter if it was a freshman or a walk on. We had to make sure they were comfortable in front of us, behind us.
Jalen, how have you seen Ryan Rodriguez come along? Leading up to today, making the start. Obviously he's been here 3 years, and this was a big moment for him.
Man, when you're behind a lot of guys like Matt Lee, you look up. I mean, Matt Lee had did a great job leading him, and bringing him along, watching film with him, and all that stuff. So, and when it was time for him to step up, he did a great job, and we made sure he was comfortable too. And some days he was like, oh, startled. We had to calm him down, like, hey, this is everything's gonna be good. I feel like he handled today very well because he got better each day.
Yeah, and then Mark Fletcher, got hurt.
Mm-hmm.
How was that for your offensive line to take that moment in, and what do you think about him as he can develop over the next couple of years?
Yeah, he's a great running back. He does not play like a freshman, and obviously, he played well throughout the season. And then it's unfortunate he got hurt, but like we always say, next man up. So Henry had to step up. Even more. AJ, like everybody that was in the lineup for running back, they had to step up. So I feel like they did a great job. I mean, one man down doesn't mean like the whole offense is broken.
Thanks.
Kiko, I wanted to ask you guys, you guys don't often get the opportunity to play out of the conference against like a Big Ten team like this. I just wanted to get you guys' perspective on the difference in style of gameplay and just what did that preparation look like this week heading into this game look like?
I mean, this offense, they run the ball hard. I think that was the big difference. These guys came and, just kept running the ball, and we just couldn't figure out what was going on. And, we kind of came back late, but it was too late. And, credits to them. They are very physical up front, and they got a good quarterback that could run the ball and throw the ball too. So, you know, that's a big, you know, talent you can't, you know, shy away from, and I think that was a big difference.
Yeah.
Jaden, just in your views from the offensive standpoint, obviously you guys kind of started slow. Ja'Cory eventually settled in.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think in terms of this momentum going into that final quarter, maybe down to the last onside kick? What do you think about the momentum offensively you guys really gave today?
I mean, we went into this game like, okay, like this is the game plan. We did our game plan, and, you know, a lot of things, adversity struck throughout the game. So we had to make sure he was calm. We had to make sure we were all calm. So when we had the momentum, we had to, you know, keep it up. I mean, when it didn't go our way, we had to come in the next drive and be like, hey, we had to still have that confidence that we could pull this win off. Unfortunately, it didn't come. You know, we didn't have the outcome we wanted to, but, you know, the momentum changed, you know, shifted a lot throughout the game. So we just had to maintain our composure.
Jalen, how much could you tell Ja'Cory feeling more and more comfortable out there as the game progressed?
Yeah, I mean, of course, it's his first game start in a minute since last year, I think. So it was kind of, you know, new to him. But, I mean, he prepared when he had the opportunity to step up, and, you know, when we got the call, like, hey, you had to start. So, I mean, he made sure that he was comfortable. You know, he came in the game. The games are different than practice, but, you know, the game he settled in, we had to keep him comfortable too, because if you have a quarterback behind you that's all over the place, is not comfortable, then you're not going to do well. So we had to make sure he was calm throughout the whole game.
Jalen, X said on the radio a few minutes ago that he thinks the team's a lot better than you guys were a year ago, and thinks it'll be a lot better, you know, a year from now. Obviously, I'm sure you think the same thing, or you probably wouldn't be coming back. So what gives you guys the confidence to think that this team's going to be improved a lot, you know, 9 months from now?
You know, you give credit to guys like Coach Cristobal, the whole staff. So with having that staff instilling, you know, a type of culture that we want to set, you know, we have a standard. And you go into each year, you know, looking back at the last year, wanting to get better. So, you know, we learned from last year. We still have a lot to improve on, but we made a major step. You know, going to next year, I feel like we can make that step to where we can, you know, come out with wins, at least, you know, outlast our opponents.
Jalen, the offensive line has come a long way from last year, and you guys still have a lot of young talent that either hasn't seen the field, has been injured. Guys like Inez, Samson, Frankie, even. You know, how do you feel like the youth of the O-line is developing, and, you know, where do you see the sky being, you know, that limit?
Yeah, the guys you see now, you don't even see half of the guys that have been hurt. Like, you know, Frankie T, Samson, he got hurt. You don't see a lot of them guys. So, you know, we're still developing them guys, and the guys that are available, like Matt McCoy, you know, Lou, he came transferred in. You know, Ryan Rodriguez, you get to see them guys improve. So I feel like Coach Mirabal does a great job of developing everybody, not just, you know, certain guys, but everybody on the line. Whether you're a walk-on, you know, a backup, like, you have to be ready for the moment. So, like, guys like Ryan and Matt McCoy and Lou, you know, they have to step up. There's no major drop-off. So I feel like we do a great job developing our younger guys. So when you have time like this, you got to step up. Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
Thank you.